So how about the do's and don'ts?
Well, we actually just redid our article on this, which is on the resource slide at the very end, and it's wonderful. You know, there's lots of do's and don'ts. Some of it's controversial, some of it's not. For instance, like alcohol, some people say you can have a drink. Some people say don't have any. I think, you know, it's kind of like coffee, really just according to your body and what you put in it, it's up to you, you know. I just understand the risks of it. Even if it's like one drink, you never know. So typically speaking, you don't want to. Smoking, absolutely no. Any kind of raw, undercooked meat, eggs, caffeine, you know, excessive exercise, hot tubs, you're going to boil your baby, not a good idea. Aspirin sometimes is not a good idea because it thins the blood. And x-rays, again, for, you know, radiation type issues. Do's, really important. Prenatal vitamins, especially if you're trying to conceive, you should be doing those actually before you actually even conceive, because in the first 3 weeks, believe it or not, that's when your kid's brain is formed. So it's really important to have a high amounts of folic acid and vitamin C in your body. Very important for brain development. You know,
now you have in here wear your seatbelts. Is there any concern about seatbelt positioning in a car?
Well, you want to have it, if you're really, really pregnant, underneath your belly.
Okay.
You don't want to have it on top of your belly, because if you, God forbid, get into an accident or something, you don't want something compressing on the baby. So,
right.
You know, a lot of times some people will just wear it underneath their belly and not on the shoulder. It just depends, you know. But it's important, you know, you want to be safe. Rest and reducing stress, biggie, real biggie. I mentioned it before. Eating healthy, I mentioned it before. You know, keeping hydrated, exercise. Calcium is really important. Your body's going through a tremendous amount of changes. So any kind of vitamins and calcium, minerals, leafy green vegetables, proteins, really important, because, again, you're eating for two beings, not just one being anymore. Warm showers can be a really nice relief. You know, you just don't want it to be like boiling hot.
I just read an awful article yesterday where a teacher in the New Jersey school system miscarried during a contentious debate at a school board meeting.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That really goes to talk about your rest and reduce stress.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. Just like people can get a stroke if they get too angry, you can certainly. No, it must have been a really horrible debate. Yeah, you know, but yeah, I mean, it's no joke. You know, that's why, you know, the whole point of meditation and guided imagery and anything, you know, the meditation time and relaxation time is also time that you can take to bond with your baby. Some people sing to the baby. Some people listen to music. I had a friend who actually put, you know, headphones on her belly, and I don't know if it worked or not, but, you know, the baby dances a lot, so we don't know, you know. But they do. I mean, they hear everything at a certain point. I forget which week it is, but they hear. So they hear everything going on around them. Whether they understand it or not, we don't know, but they absolutely hear it. So it's important.
So that goes to another wives' tale. So playing classical music to your stomach makes your baby smarter?
I don't know if it makes them any smarter. The baby Einstein stuff kind of got controversial. Some people believe it works. Some people it doesn't. I have read personally that classical music, even in adults, can help heal synapses in the brain. So who knows? You know, it's very possible.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. So how about helpful sleep positions?
Oh, well, here's where, you know, you guys come in handy is, you know, getting those pillows or getting, you know, any kind of thing that's going to help. Typically, they like you to be on your left-hand side, one, because of the things mentioned here, but for whatever reason, it helps the blood flow in the body. Every time I used to go to my midwife, whenever they would take my blood pressure, I was always on my left side. So I guess there's just something about it that they like you to be on that side. Usually side sleeping helps reduce snoring, which is a huge problem in pregnancy. We actually just published a new article about pregnancy and snoring, and it's actually a wonderful article. But as we get bigger, the way our bodies are inside and everything else can lead to snoring. So side sleeping is nice. Plus, it's more comfortable. You can't really sleep on your stomach much, and I wouldn't want to. You'd feel like I was pushing the baby. And you don't really want to be on your back because of the pressure it puts on that. So the side position with a great pillow really helps. And I think you guys have several to choose from, don't you?
Yeah, actually, over the past 15 years, we've designed our own pillow. It's the Today's Mom Pregnancy Pillow.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been years and years of feedback from customers, and there are all sorts of, it's hard to say that we've invented a pillow and say that with a straight face, but there are actually different parts and features to this pillow that we've gotten years and years of customer feedback on. Like actually making the pillow head itself larger and having a special gusseted seam in there so that there's a smoother transition to your shoulder. And lots of the other pillows on the market don't even give you a big zipper where you can actually pull the cover off and wash it.
Oh, wow, they don't?
No.
Well, that's silly.
We're the only one with a full-size zipper.
Oh,
and in my house, the pregnancy pillow is now turned into the Great Wall of China. Because my wife got so used to sleeping with it that now it's kind of still there.
Oh, gosh. Well, we might have to have a talk with the Great Wall, I suppose. But, yeah, I guess that just, is testimony to how comfy it is.
Absolutely. And anything that you can do to add a few more minutes of sleep is well worth it. We were just at a consumer trade show, a pregnancy trade show about 2 months ago, and we had about 15 of these samples out, and it was just striking how many pregnant women just grabbed the pillow, threw it on the floor, and just started to fall asleep. So,
wow.
Yeah, that was about the best sales technique that we'd never thought of.
Yeah, no kidding.
Put it out there, lay it out, and watch people fall asleep and see how many you sell.
Oh, that's awesome. So, yeah, I mean, I would say especially for those who haven't gotten all of their shopping done, hint, hint, dads out there, this would actually be, this would be a great product to do. Absolutely.